Awesome. I have been successful. Hello, ladies, and all of my tribe that's in the health and wellness and looking to connect. This is Beverly with Health and Wellness. I actually wanted to do a full vertical view before I sit down. I'm actually just getting in from a full day and really exhausted, but want to take a moment and connect with you so you can get a perspective on how I prioritize my self care. I did a video a couple of days ago, I can't remember, but when you see this, it might be much more time that's lapsed since then, on women who make an effort to put themselves at the top of the list for self care. So, I wanted to share a practice that I do practically every day so you can get a glimpse on things that you can incorporate to make a difference in gifting yourself a little self care. So, I'm going to sit down now and share with you. So this is my space here. This is, what is it? I don't even have an official name for it, but it's a spare room that I have as my dressing room, my mock office, but I have a official business office downstairs. But in the morning when I'm getting dressed or when I get home, I want to take a moment and just kind of check in before I peel out everything and totally get into the Beverly mode. So this is like the transitional spot. And I also set up my camera in here because it has the Namaste up on the wall, and I absolutely love that. For those of you who are not familiar, please take a moment, read through it. It is so spiritually connecting for me because there's so many things that are in life to divide us, and it's just a farce. It's not real. It's not the, what is the word? It's not the essence of who we are as beings. There's my baby, Jazz. Hey, Jazz. She joins us. Sometimes she's here. I'm not even realizing that she's there, but those are all of my pillows, and she loves to hang out on my pillows. So that's Jazz. So, getting back to my point. So, namaste. This is a phrase that you will hear. I heard it first like in yoga class. I used to take yoga class on the regular, but it was one of those phrases that connect us as a class. But I come to find out is a universal phrase that people use to um, acknowledge each other coming and going. But I'm going to read it and I'm going to get back on point. So it's namaste. So it says, I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of truth, of light, and of peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. So I like to think when I get on this platform, Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching, that I'm connecting with people in that same place and we're becoming one. So, one of the things that's important is to quiet up all of the peripheral noise, the busyness of the day, all the chaos that's happened, and find a place of center. I call it self care, but you can term it whatever you want to if that's not something that you resonate with in getting started. But it is a place of caring for yourself. I've seen some comments in the feed that indicated that Oh, I love taking care of other people, and I so get that as women we do that. I love taking care of other people, but I also have found that sometimes you can give and give and give and give and give, and you find yourself like totally tapped out and drained, and there's nothing left for you to give. And it's important to be able to give to yourself on a regular basis so you have that space that you can connect with others and you're one, and that you're enabling them to be the best version of themselves because you're providing from them the best version of who you are. So, the focus of this message is self care, and to share with you one of my daily practices to center myself and be in a place of acknowledging that I am one with everyone, every being, every person that I've come in contact with for the day, or for those who have had maybe a thought of me and I connected with them in a space of, what is it called? Synchronicity. But all those opportunities show up when we acknowledge that we need self care so we can take care of those around. So I am going to stop continuing to elaborate and show you my space of self care. And it's kind of heavy, but here it is. This is my candle, which is set in a beautiful crystal lotus flower. And the flower was a gift to me from a very dear friend, and you know who you are, and I so love you. Thank you. And I just placed this candle in it that I burn on a daily basis. So put that down, that's very heavy. So this candle for me is the start of my day and also an acknowledgement of a blessed day. So I come in the mornings when I get started and I light this candle. And it's, it's a scent that I love, but the scent does not dictate this process. I mean, I can get different candles throughout the year with different scents, but I actually love this particular one because it is a ocean scent. I find for me it's very freeing and cathartic to be on the ocean or in the vicinity of a body of water because it lets us know that we are part of everything that is of nature. So the light symbolizes for me connecting with the light of us as beings, the light of us as caregivers, the light of the change in the world. So I acknowledge this. Every day I get up and light a candle and I say thank you. One, because I'm so grateful to be a part of this day, and two, to take a moment and provide self care. I didn't just jump up, run into the morning, get dressed, run out the door, and start my living. But it's being grateful for this moment. So I'm getting chill bumps and talking about this. I hope this is resonating with you. But this is part of my self care. I also remember, oh, can't even remember. Several years ago, I went to a Oprah Live Your Best Life conference. She was in the area. I paid an exorbitant amount of money to go to her Live Your Best Life Now conference. I think she had Deepak Chopra on that, and I love Deepak Chopra's perspective on life. But one of the things I do recall her saying is that she has her daily rituals, and one of them was to give thanks for the day. And I can't remember all the things that she said she did, but one simple takeaway was that sorry, I'm getting over it, but she does light a candle, and I've lit candles forever. That's like my thing. Everybody that knows me knows I love candles. And I took it to another level by making sure when I get up in the morning and give my gratitude for being part of the day, and before I rush out to take care of the litany of things on my list, that I recognize that it is such a fantastic opportunity to be in this space that we call life at this time when so many things are happening. And actually, today is November 5th, it's like election day. And today marks a day that people go out and make their voices known in the United States to bring about change. So I just reference that because it just doesn't happen. You have to make an intention to have things to change. So it starts with acknowledging the day, and this is part of my process, is lighting the candle and being grateful and thankful for the day. Taking a moment of self-care, and also realizing that I am part of a bigger universal connection, and that I show up with the best version of myself because I acknowledge that I need to care for myself so I can go out and care and recognize the needs of others. Um, there was a phrase that I came across, and I don't remember it in its entirety, but it was something like, give a smile to the person that you come across because you don't know what that person is going through, and your smile to them will make all the difference in the world. And if you start your day with a little self-care, you can give that to people throughout the day. And it doesn't take very long to do, but that moment or two or three or minutes can make the change in the dynamic of the vibration of life for so many people. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand where I'm coming from, and that you will continue to comment, because I am really here to support and encourage women. We are the change that can move mountains in the world. And I like to think that I have been a person that has been a part of positive change for so many women's lives. Health and wellness is a platform that allows me a voice and the voice of others to communicate with me, and we can connect and be one and heal the inner part of ourselves that we have not really continuously given self-care to. So I don't know where you are, but I'm hoping that if you're watching this, that you've been drawn to me because we have some similarities in life and what our objectives are for moving forward in this time that we find ourselves a part of. So thank you so much for taking a moment and connecting with me. Please take a moment to visit my website, which is Beverly Hills Health and Wellness Coaching.com. I am there to support you, to provide all of the education, inspiration, and knowledge that I have to help you move forward into the best life possible. I am also offering different packages that can be able to meet you where you are. They're individual, they're group, they're specialized, they're retreat versions. I'm also working on doing a kind of introductory session that will be a lot shorter in the time frame, and the cost will be pretty minimal. But I'm the kind of person that I don't believe that there's a ceiling on what your worth is. When you go to your jobs or you go to your respective places of work, do you think you're getting paid what you're worth? No, you feel like you're actually compromising what you're bringing to the table. So, with health and wellness, I am constantly investing in my health, investing in my education. I bought things sight unseen just because I feel if it showed up for me, this is something that I must be putting out that I needed to connect with, if that makes sense. So if you're out on the other side and you're hearing my voice, I welcome you and thank you for being here, and truly believe that there is a great benefit to checking out what I have to offer, and also looking at what you can also benefit from by making the connection. So it's very simple. I have a uh, newsletter that's available for you with no obligation. Just put your information in it. It can be sent to you, and you can keep track of the things that I'm sharing on this platform. Also, there's a video section. You can look at some of the videos where I talk about my packages and the scope of what they cover, and they're in pretty great detail. I think they're nearing an hour. I try to keep these communications in a window of 10 to 15 minutes. I know, the people that I'm communicating with, we're busy, we have a lot going on. And for me, I would love to sit and listen to somebody talk about something for an hour, but I have to, figure out where my priorities are. And I can give you 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. And then if it's an hour or something, I maybe listen to you in the shower or on my drive to wherever my appointments are. But I look forward to hearing from you. I love that you've taken the time to listen to me, and hope to hear from you soon. With this, I will say namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, day, morning, wherever you find yourself listening to this. And don't forget to have a moment of self care. Okay, light a candle to be grateful for being here and having your light to emanate out to all those people who are waiting for your blessing of just a smile. So take care. Mwah. Great to connect with you. All the best. Bye.